with our coaching clients. And so I'm going to do two videos. In part one, we'll talk about what it is, what is imposter syndrome, how it manifests itself, and then why it's such a negative thing for your long-term career success. In the second part, we'll talk about 4 easily actionable ideas which will help you significantly reduce the impact of imposter syndrome, perhaps even eradicate it forever. Hello, my name is Stephen Wright. I'm a career coach here at Career Mentor, and we help high-performing financial services professionals make their next smart career move. So we'll start off with a definition which I'm going to read from my card. And I'm going to say that imposter syndrome is a psychological phenomenon where individuals doubt their abilities and have a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud, despite evidence of their competence. So with that in mind, I think that imposter syndrome really hinges on the idea of self-doubt. And it may well be that an individual just doesn't feel that he or she has the skills, the experience, the qualifications, the common sense, the intelligence, the whatever, to actually perform the job that they're doing, or perhaps the job that they're going to be promoted into. In fact, they may even not feel worthy of it. They may feel that this should really go to somebody else, and they don't feel that they deserve that title, the job itself, maybe even the financial rewards that come with that. Now, where does this all come from? Well, part of it may well come from a persistent and consistent asking oneself negative and disempowering questions which undermine your confidence and undermine or just deepen your sense of self-doubt. And when that comes with questions and negative self-talk, that can really exacerbate the situation. And if that weren't enough, your brain will then go out and seek evidence that the assertion that you're not good enough is in fact true, so that it will end up saying, well, there you go, I told you so. And then we can, of course, go one step further. And even if we've heard the expression to compare ourselves to others, to compare is to despair, we still do go out and compare ourselves to others, thus compounding and deepening that sense of inadequacy, self-doubt, and imposter syndrome. So you can see that it's quite a serious thing, which then leads us into, well, why is this such a negative thing for the long-term success of your career? And I think the obvious answer is that you're unlikely to be able to perform at your peak, at your very best, to give of your best to your employers, to the business that you're in, if you are racked with the self-doubt that is induced by imposter syndrome. So we'll leave it there. I will put the blog that I wrote about this in the comments below. If you'd like to have a chat with me about all of this, then please do contact me. All my contact details are at the top of my LinkedIn profile in the contact info section. And look out for the second video where we'll talk about those 4 things that you can do to overcome imposter syndrome. And thank you very much.